How's it going, you guys? AZ Plow 21 back again with another episode in our UFC save on WMMA 5, and here today it is UFC Fight Night, JOJUA versus PENA. Our main event is for the interim bantamweight championship of the world. Amanda Nunes not able to defend her bantamweight championship for a little over a year now. So we have an interim championship fight here tonight between LIANA JOJUA and JULIANNA PENA. It should be a good one. We are making our way towards UFC 286. Jones versus Cuchalaba. Should be a good one. Hope you guys are enjoying. I'm AZ Plow 21. Be sure to leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel so you can watch more. Click on the little bell so that way you are notified whenever my videos go up. Have a lot more stuff going on, but I'm always excited to bring you this UFC save. Let's get into it. JOJUA versus PENA in Idaho. In Idaho. Love some potatoes. Mansoor Barnawi taking on Davi Ramos in our first prelim. In 155 division, Mansoor Barnawi defeats Davi Ramos via knockout in round number 1. He's now 3-1 in the division. Surely only going to move up in the rankings. He wants to face off Paul Felder. Chris Gruetzemacher taking on Mason Jones. Mason Jones 11-2. Gruetzemacher 15-5. And it's Gruetzemacher knocking out Mason Jones in a fantastic fight. You'll love to see it. He's 4-4 now in his UFC career. Reynaldo Acevedo taking on Drew Dober in the 155 division. Drew Dober is the favorite, but it's Acevedo getting a knockout win over Drew Dober in what was a great fight. The Olympian Mark Madsen taking on Mansour Abdurzakov. The Poland native, 9-2, taking on Mark Madsen, who is 12-2, 38 years of age. Very ripe Mark Madsen losing to Abdurzakov, improving to 10-2. Magomed Sagid Alibekov taking on Carrington Banks in the 155 division. A very close fight between two very good prospects in the lightweight division, and it's Alibekov getting the win over Carrington Banks, improving to 3-1 now in the UFC. Andrew Holbrook taking on Roberto De Sousa in the 155 division. Holbrook 16-4. De Sousa is 13-2. And it's De Sousa getting the win via rear naked choke. The fight rated as being great, improving to 14-2 in the process. Bartosz Favinsky taking on Yuri Lapikis. This is the guy that beat Eddie Alvarez kind of controversially in one championship. Coming off a win over Mickey Gall and then a loss to Sergey Kondoshko. On the other side, you have Favinsky, who is 5-3 in the UFC, coming off a loss to Lowen Tynanis. And it's Favinsky who gets it done via unanimous decision. Praises Lapikis for a tough fight. Yagshi Muradov taking on Jacare Sosa. Jacare, 29-10-1. He has to be close to retirement as he takes on Yagshi Muradov, who is 23-7-1. And it's Jacare Sosa who gets the unanimous decision victory here in the light heavyweight division. Was coming off that loss to Darren Till and faces off with Yagshi Muradov in the light heavyweight division and gets a win. Xiaonan Yan taking on Reina Kubota in a very, very interesting prelim. Kubota coming out of Invicta as their champion, 4-fight winning streak. Last loss to Courtney Casey. Xiaonan Yan coming off 2 straight losses to some very tough competition. Zhang Weili and Tatiana Suarez. And Reina Kubota TKO Xiaonan Yan, the 31-year-old Japanese woman, getting it done in the first round and is calling out Stamp Fairtex. That is a very ballsy call out there. First main card fight, Justin Gaethje basically fighting for his job. Otherwise, he might be getting sent down to WEC as he takes on Tofik Musayev, and Gaethje lives to see another day. He was on a 5-fight losing streak before this, but gets a big win over Tofik Musayev, and hopefully Justin Gaethje can turn it around. He immediately calls out Sage Northcutt. Tyler Diamond taking on Julio Cesar Neves in the 145 division. A big one against 2 prospects. I say prospects, but Julio Cesar Neves has a lot of fights. 38-2 in his career. Tyler Diamond looking like a good one. A lot of cauliflower ear, but it's Neves in a fantastic fight who submits Tyler Diamond. 39-2 now is Julio Cesar Neves. Takashi Sato taking on Nick Diaz. The Japanese fighter taking on Nick Diaz. And Sato knocks out Nick Diaz. Number 18 welterweight in the division. Surely that number's only going to go up after a big win over a big name in Nick Diaz. Thiago Maheta Santos taking on Jan Blachowicz. Blachowicz 29-11, number 10 in the light heavyweight division. A 3-fight winning streak. Rakic, Serkinov, and Sam Alvey. Takes on Thiago Santos, number 9 in the division, coming off a loss to Anthony Smith, but before that, beat Volkan Ozdemir. And it is Jan Blachowicz who wins via TKO over Thiago Santos in a good fight, finding himself in the top 10 perhaps. Edson Barbosa taking on Ricardo Ramos in the 145 division. I believe this is a replacement fight. Edson Barbosa last coming off a win over Ryan Hall, before that loss to Austin Lingo. Ricardo Ramos, number 20 in the division, coming off wins of Sadiq Youssef and Shane Burgos. In our co-main event, our winner is Ricardo Ramos, getting a big win over Edson Barbosa, number 10 in the division. TKO in the first round. A big win for Ricardo Ramos, who says he wants to fight Kevin Aguilar next. And our main event of the evening for the interim Bantamweight Championship of the World, LIANA JOJUA, the favorite, over Julianna Pena. It's our main event of the evening. JOJUA, number 2 in the division. 5-fight winning streak. Jessica Rose Clark, Martina Cech, Caitlin Vieira, Sarah McMahon, Macy Chiasson. Julianna Pena on the other side was, I think she was either on hiatus or injured. But Holly Holm, Ronda Rousey. Doesn't get any bigger than that. Our main event of... Oh, I skipped it by accident. But your winner in the very first round and the new interim bantamweight champion of the world is Julianna Pena. TKO in round number 1. So we obviously wouldn't have been missing that much. But wow. Our main event of the evening, and Julianna Pena is the new interim champion, and obviously she says she wants to unify the championship. Kind of a mess up on my end there, but oh well. Give one to Grutzemacher for a fantastic fight, and we'll give it to Blachowicz. Alright, as always, we're going to update our rankings and then take a look at the pay-per-view that is to come. Very excited for that. Jones and Q Chalaba. Also, Laredo and Montana De La Rosa. Should be a good one. Hope you guys are all having a good Monday. I am. Got my second COVID vaccine. Waiting for the side effects to wear off. But in the meantime, playing some video games. Loving it. And waiting for Friday so I can go to Jacksonville. Because I'm very excited for that. Very excited. Should be a good time. Hope you guys are all staying safe. Hope you guys have a good April 20th, which is tomorrow as I'm recording this. Very funny. Pena wins the interim title. Look at that. Let's go and update our rankings. Nothing going on at heavyweight. Light heavyweight, Shogun is in at number 2. Jan Blachowicz in at number 6. Middleweight, nothing really changing. Welterweight, Takashi Sato up to number 15. Where's Nick Diaz? At lightweight, Barnawi moves up to number 15. Gaethje up to number 19. At featherweight, Ricardo Ramos all the way up to 15. Edson Barbosa down to number 18. Yikes. Good win for Ricardo Ramos. Bantamweight, some people move up. We also got rid of Cody Garbrandt, sent him down to WBC, sadly. Had to do it. Women's bantamweight, there she is, Julianna Pena, our new interim champion. JOJUA dropping down to number 5. And at flyweight, nothing going on. At strawweight, Reina Kubota in at number 11 now after beating Zhao and Yan. So that's going to do it for this episode. The next time I see you guys will be for UFC 286, Jones versus Q Chalaba. 2 title fights on that pay-per-view card. It should be a good one. I'm AZPlow21. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day.